Hello, my name is Andy Little, and this is a brief overview of Turncloud's ERA functionality. So Turncloud has the ability to pull in ERAs and post based off of them, do really a lot of the work for you, and you also have the ability to make corrections to the contents of that ERA prior to it finalizing posting those financials onto your patient's ledgers. So Turncloud has two methods in which we can import an ERA. Within here, I've gone up to the top to the financial section and under bulk payments, which is where we would both either manually post like a paper EOB or go ahead and pull in our ERA and subsequently post based off of it. Now to do that, we're going to go to import ERA right here. And you have two methods. So if you are integrated directly with your clearinghouse, which we can do, it'll feed ERAs into the system. Alternately, I can go down here and select files, and that will allow me to manually choose my 835 file that I may have downloaded from elsewhere ahead of time. So we can both integrate or just allow you to import them at will. Once you have an ERA present to select, you go ahead and select it, and we're going to say import selected. And what that does is it populates this breakdown screen. And this is going to have any and all details from that ERA. On the right-hand side, it shows us details of the overall check that actually came through. And then we have a per patient breakdown of that. So notice how if I click on a patient in this top area, it's then going to give me a line-by-line breakdown of the contents of what that ERA has for this patient specifically. So these are the line items below. And if you look over to the right-hand side, we can see an amount paid column. Now, this is where you can make adjustments. If I wanted to either adjust the amount paid, patient responsibility, add an adjustment for whatever reason, this will also include any adjustment reasons and remark codes if the ERA provides them. So you really just kind of go through each patient here, make sure the totals are sound. If you do need to make an adjustment for whatever reason, you are able to. And once we're done, per patient, as I make a change, I just hit apply down here, can move on to the next one. And when I'm ready to actually post the entire ERA and effectively finalize all the financials that we see this is populated, I'm going to select save and finalize right there. And that's going to go ahead and post all of this to the patient's ledgers. So what's nice about this is you can come back to it later. So if you notice there's a save and a pause button here, I've done that. So if I'm not quite done, but I have to do some other work, that's okay. You don't have to start over. You can pause it and come back to it later just by selecting this edit pencil. So that's a really brief overview of just kind of what it looks like. Again, you're just selecting the ERA. It provides all the contents of it. You're going to have truly all the information that the ERA has to offer in here, all visible with a line-by-line breakdown that you can then apply adjustments to if needed. Obviously, if the ERA comes through in perfect condition and everything lines up right and makes sense, which the vast majority of ERAs are going to, usually you're just importing it, making sure it all makes sense, and hitting save and finalize, and you're on to the next payment. With that, we're more than happy to provide a more in-depth breakdown, or if you have any additional questions or concerns regarding this process or the billing process in general and how we work with clearinghouses, please feel free to reach out to us directly. Our number here is 800-456-2622, or you can reach out to my direct email, which is alittle, as in Andy Little, ALITTLE @forteholdings.com. Thank you much for your time. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.